We all work hard for our money, but have you ever had that feeling where it just poof disappears? Today, we're going to talk about why budgeting isn't some boring chore. It's actually the first, most crucial step to building real, lasting wealth. So, let's be real for a second. The salary hits your account, you feel great, right? You pay a few bills, and then suddenly it's the 20th of the month, and you're staring at your bank balance thinking, wait, where did it all go? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, I promise you, you are not alone.
This feeling actually has a name. We like to call it the vanishing money problem. It's that crazy experience where your bank account seems to just evaporate and you have nothing really to show for it. But here's the thing, it's not magic, and it's definitely not a personal failing. It's simply a tracking problem. Now, get this. Over 70% of people in India don't actually track where their money is going. 70%. That right there, that's the heart of the vanishing money problem. Because if you don't give your money a direction, trust me, it's just going to find its own way out the door. And listen, don't fall into the trap of thinking, oh, if I just earned more, this problem would go away. It won't. You could be earning 1 lakh rupees a month, a really good salary, and still end up completely broke. It's not about how much money you make. It's all about how much money you direct.
So, okay, that's the problem. What's the solution? Well, it's a word you've heard a million times, but I want you to think about it in a totally new way. Let's reframe this. Think of budgeting as your money's very own Google Maps. Seriously, forget any idea you have that budgeting is about restriction or punishment. It's not about what you can't buy. It's about deciding what you will achieve. It's simply creating a plan, giving every single rupee a job, a mission, a purpose. It's about taking back control. Think of it this way. Spending money without a budget is like hopping in your car and just driving. Yeah, you're moving, you're burning fuel, but are you actually getting anywhere you want to go? Probably not. But with a budget, that's like typing your dream destination right into Google Maps. Every single expense, every turn is intentional. It's a deliberate step moving you closer and closer to where you want to be. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. There are a couple of huge mental roadblocks that stop people from ever getting started. So let's just bust the first big myth right now. Okay. The myth is that budgeting is kind of like a remedial class, Something for people who are just bad with money. But the truth? Oh, it's the exact opposite. The most successful, the wealthiest people, we're talking billionaires, they have incredibly detailed financial plans, they budget. It's not something you do because you're broke, it's something you do so you don't go broke. All right, let's hit the second major excuse. And this one is sneaky. It's the procrastination myth. It's that little voice in your head that says, yeah, this is important, but I'll deal with it later. Oh, I'll start budgeting when I get that promotion, or I'll do it when I'm earning more. It sounds logical, doesn't it? But it's totally wrong. Managing money is a habit. It's a skill, like a muscle. And here's the absolute truth. If you can't figure out how to manage 30,000 rupees, there is no way you'll magically know how to manage 300,000. The problems just get bigger. The skill has to be built now, with whatever you have. And all of this brings us to the single most important idea in this entire explainer. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. It's about moving from just passively hoping for a better financial future to actively building one. Let this one sink in. Wealth is built intentionally, not accidentally. Nobody just trips and falls into financial freedom. It's the direct result of deliberate choices, of consistent habits, and of having a clear plan. It all starts with you telling your money where to go, instead of you wondering where it went. So we're going to leave you with this question. If we know that your wealth will be built intentionally, and that first intentional step is a budget, what is your first intention going to be? What job are you going to give your money today? Thanks for watching.